Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1947 Royal Quiet De Luxe vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Very famous model because this was the exact model and around the same year as the one that Ernest Hemingway had and considered his favorite typewriter. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. Margins are located behind this flip panel. And you can just push them down and move them like this. And that left one has a magic margin function. So if you just flip it, it'll send the margin to wherever you are on the platen. The later models will have them on both sides. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers. When I say later, I mean the newer models to today's age. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips one or two spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip that switch forward. It skips two spaces. We're going to keep that on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, there's a switch on the right side here. Flip it all the way to the left, it prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. When you move it all the way down and over to the right, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. I'm going to move it all the way over for red. Absolutely beautiful. This is one of the best condition Royal Quiet Deluxes I've had. I've had a bunch of these. Super smooth and easy to type on, and the print looks really good. Very nice condition. Very popular typewriter. I really love this model, the way it looks and the way it feels and everything. Just really all around really nice typewriter, especially for this era and in this condition today. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. I'm going to put the color back on black, shift on each side, and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left. Very good. This has a manual tab set on the back. And this kind of just like the margins, you just push them and you can move them wherever you want them. And there's a scale on there to tell you exactly what space it's going to stop at. So when you hit the tab button, it just stops at each one of those tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs on this model. This is from the front. There's a scale up here and a scale up there too to show you exactly where you can set those. Margin release below that. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. That works good. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. If you want to switch that direction, there's a switch on the left side here. Just flip it to the left and it'll pull counterclockwise to the left. Flip it right, it pulls. And it will trip on when it gets to the end if it has an eyelet at the end, which is a little circle metal piece, and it'll catch this and pull it in, and then it will swap to this side. Same on this side. If it pulls that side, then it'll swap to that side. So if it doesn't have an eyelet and you want it to change without doing it manually, if you want it to just automatic reverse and tie a knot in there or something, so it catches that. Right side of the carriage behind each knob is a carriage release, super smooth. This is a very nice condition typewriter. Back of this knob, smooth, no friction or anything. If you push in the button at the end, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. And the same concept with the lever all the way on top here. Flip that down, disables the spacing. Flip it up, you get the clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.